Good morning, everyone. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Look what we woke up to. A little bit of snow, just enough to make it yucky. So I'm going to be home preparing all our things. I think our dog's out of water. He's stalking me. Let me go check on him. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to try an experiment of making bread in the crock pot. I read about it online. I'm going to make 1 pound of dough in my bread machine, and then I'm going to transfer it to my small crock pot. And they say you bake it for an hour. And normally I just bake bread in here, and then my husband stores it in the bread keeper for his lunch. But I want to give it an experiment to see if it comes out like those artisan loaves you buy at the grocery store that, you know, what do they cost you, $4? I also wanted to show you how I store my measuring cups. This is the cabinet closest to the stove. You can see 2 of them are in the dishwasher, but I hung them on command hooks because the only drawers we have are in the dining room. So I didn't want to have to run to the dining room every time I wanted to cook. I also wanted to show you how I store my flours. Because I bake bread every week, I have several types of flour. I store them in these locked containers, just with a label on them. And I do freeze my bread for a day, or at least freeze my flour at least overnight before I use it, because they say that, yes, that's flour. They say that'll kill any of the, things that are left in the flour. I don't know if that's true or not, but I figure it can't hurt. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so there it is, ready to mix. I'm trying out adding some Italian seasoning and garlic because I want to make this to go along with my dinner for Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to set it to the dough cycle and see what happens. Dough, let's see, and there you go. I think that includes the rise and everything, so it'll be ready to go in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so here's my dough. It rose much more than I thought it would on just the dough cycle. I didn't expect it to fill up the whole pan. I'm going to put it in my crock pot lined with parchment paper. And in 1 hour, I should have a wonderful loaf of bread. So I'm also going to try putting a piece of paper towel across the top before I put the lid on, because I think the moisture would make the bread soggy. Okay, sorry about the motor noise. My bread machine is now making rye bread from my mom. You can see the paper towel is pretty wet, and this has been 2 hours and the top is still not done. So I'm going to pull it out and see what the bottom looks like. Okay, so we're out of the crock pot, and the sides are definitely done, but the bottom is still like a raw piece of dough. So it also looks nothing like those artisan loaves you buy in the store. So I'd have to say this was a fail. If you've ever done this and have any suggestions, I'd be happy to hear them. Thanks so much.